Oh, it's... Yeah.
Rough assignment. I hope you've had time to recuperate.
Come on, little one.
There. I'm doing that now.
The president doesn't look too happy today. Maybe we should come back another time.
Oh.
Lucille's busy now. I should wait outside.
Not a problem. For project funding approvals, we can follow the new Federation's model. But when it comes to picking...
The president doesn't look too happy today. Maybe we should come back another time, Professor.
Precisely. But we both know that high risks just lead to high returns.
Yeah, I have a little feel on my head.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'll note it down and reply to you later.
If you look on my live stream, you'll see it.
Yes, I understand. Of course. I'll note it down and reply to you later. I see.
The president doesn't look too happy today.
Yep.
Maybe we should come back another time, Professor?
Understood.
No, I said sit.
Let's save those two issues for our call next week.
Because I took out my
model
sword
is
and
interesting,
just went woo.
But I'll need to run it by my colleagues first.
And I didn't mean to do that, so I was just like, no, sit.
No, not at all. Why would I think you're making things difficult for us? The Academy has always been open to this kind of collaboration. Okay then. See you next week. Have a wonderful day.
Oh, she's mad.
Impudent little hamster. Really? Using a
Never make
crisis to
Lucilla
happen me down to
mad.
wholesale?
God damn.
I'm fine. Just had a bit of a tiff with a rather difficult partner. It's just that... You want some coffee? Ah, didn't realize the sun was already up.
So, what's all this you've got going on, President?
Right. What am I even working on? After the hero defeats the Demon King, shouldn't we all be enjoying our happily ever after? But here I am, burning the midnight oil like I'm part of some sleep deprivation experiment. A former colleague from the Pioneer Association taught me how to make this special coffee blend. Want a sip?
Ooh. Okay.
Did she actually add?
Oh, it's a favorite among the Gold Runners in the new Federation. Packs a punch. Sometimes a little too much of a punch. That hits the spot. It wasn't the most thrilling. Now I'm around students every day. But it's... that one. One of my students must be twice a person's height, at least from the picture. Can a Saul skin even grow that large?
Do you plan to tell me what I'm really doing here?
All right, Rover. Technically, I shouldn't be asking a student this. So let's just call it a casual chat between friends. So, from certain unverified intel I share with you off the record, could, through private channels, somehow influence an inspection report issued by a particular independent international organization. I mean, what's your network like at the Black Shores? Got any real pull there? I'll be straightforward, Rover. Star Torch Academy has been in a bit of a bind ever since the Exostrider and Aleph One left the Highway. As you can see, our investors are reassessing the Academy's value now that the Exostrider is gone. They're holding a review next week to discuss new management policies moving forward. Before that happens, I pulled some strings to get a third-party agency in for an independent investigation. Whatever they put in their report will...
So you brought in the Black Shores to audit Star Torch.
When Dr. Luke is waiting for the auditor at the Starworld Riseway as we speak. They'll be here any minute. Now, Rover, I'm not about to interfere with an independent audit, but...
You want me to put in a good word?
Oh, no need. Just make sure they see the Academy for what it really is. My students can speak for themselves. Dr. Luke and the auditor have arrived. Shall we? Oh, just a second. Okay, let's go.
For coffee. Well, that's good, at least. Okay, I can go.
Maybe we should come back another time.
Professor, I admit there are a few errors. I can give you a ride to the training grounds.
The lenses
Stay
convert
away
the
from my
reactive
sister.
light into storable energy.
I don't see anyone. Are they still on the way?
Oh, hold on. Dr. Luke says the auditor insisted on driving his own motorbike. That means they're on the second floor. Come on. What's all this?
Professor, we heard a very important visitor is coming to tour the academy. Don't worry, we'll make a good impression.
Yep, we even threw together a little welcoming,
You...
Woo!
Of course it's
Oh, yeah! What a ride! Now that was top notch. Oh, so many people. So, not a confidential audit, huh?
Welcome to Star Torch Academy. I'm Lucilla, the Academy President. So glad you could make it.
welcome to Star Torch Academy!
Oh, right. I'm Alto. You guys really know how to roll out the red carpet.
Nice to meet you, honored sir. I'm Sigrika, from the preparatory program. Thank you for coming to tour the academy.
Hello. Please, just Alto is fine. No need for that honored sir stuff.
Got it. I'm Arroya, you know. And I just want to say the academy has been so wonderful to my people. We're all working together to make the world a better place. Oh, and there are lots of Roya students in Rebel College.
Uh-huh.
Chief Aldo, I'm Dorian from the
Oh my
agronomy wing.
God.
I brought you a complete
He's
nutrition
so
squeezy
uncomfortable.
jelly and our department's
I feel
special
so bad.
self-eating cup noodles.
Cup noodles. Oh,
I mean,
thanks.
everybody's being nice.
Oh, and
to
hey,
it,
just
but
call me Alto.
he's just like,
Director Alto?
I don't know
I'm
what to
Nisha from
do.
the Department of Exostrider Engineering. I couldn't bring my
Alto.
project here, so I'm here to sing instead.
Director, I'm from the Department
Yeah.
of Void Matters, sir.
I feel so bad. Oh my god. Oh, someone's dancing. The hell? Oh my god.
And I can do some custom mods on your bike.
Nope.
Mr. Alto?
What
This
the
is
hell
Rover
was that
from
guy
Rebel College.
dancing?
She will be joining us for the duration of your tour.
Rover. Oh, what a fantastic name. Not too long, not too short. Hey, psst. Are we supposed to know each other or not?
We are, but don't make it too obvious.
Copy that.
Well then, without further ado, let's head over to Rebel College. I'll fill you in on our facilities along the way.
That would be great.
Oh, tell those kids to go their separate ways. I'll meet you at Rebel College.
Got it.
Oh my god, guys. Oh. I need to shoot the pipes.
someone want to tell me what's happening?
You didn't know, Rover? Everyone's saying the board is looking to shut down Rebel College.
No, not the college. Just the Synchronists. A professor covering our Royan history class told us the Space Trek Collective wants them out of the Academy.
Yeah, well, the rumor mill says Rebel eats up 2/3 of the Academy's budget. And the Collective's investors have strong opinions about that. I say investors, but it's mostly new Federation money. Can't say I'm surprised they're pulling this.
What about you, Chisa? What have you heard?
Me?
So it's all just hearsay for now.
Probably. I mean, they were literally picked just to pilot the Exostrider.
But Synchronists are all such brilliant students. Even if they can't pilot anymore, they...
The new Fed only cares as long as you're an asset.
There must be more to it than that. The President and I are on it.
Well, give me a shout if you need backup. There's no way I'm letting them do the Synchronous.
We're counting on you, Senior.
We trust you.
In addition to augmented resonance training, we place strong emphasis on general education for our Synchronists. This is Professor Mornier, who teach... Shall we sit in for a bit, Mr. Alto?
If it's no trouble.
All right. In the last lecture, we proved that the rule equation holds true for Type 2 synth armaments. Today, Li Xin, could you please write the final derivation from the last lecture on the board?
Yes. Professor.
While she gets started, let's do a quick review. Waleo, what?
It's
Yes, sodium. Sonia, could you tell me the standard medium for determining... Squeezy jelly, you say? But that's all right. Everyone, please, refocus. Let's go over Li Xian's board work.
As you can see, Mr. Alto, this is our signature sleep learning program.
Oh, very impressive. How about we move on to the next stop?
After you. Now we're about to show you some augmented Among them, the unmanned vehicle prototype shows exceptional promise across multiple market sectors.
Absent students, 8. Data uploaded to cloud storage.
These children seem to have forgotten the importance of honoring their commitments.
What's the deal?
Looks like the students all skipped class.
Yeah, maybe we're just too early, President Lucila. Why don't we take a stroll elsewhere? I'm actually quite curious about the Academy's catering system.
My apologies, Mr. Alto. How fortunate we are to have you. There's no point denying it. You're seeing firsthand how the ongoing debate within the Space Trek Collective has begun. Star Torch needs support now more than ever.
Got any solutions?
Not really. I understand, President. And this is precisely...
Mr. Alto, how about we add an extra tour this evening?
Works for me.
Rover, I'll take Mr. Alto for a meal then. Would you mind checking back in with Professor Mornier for me?
See you on Waves Line.
Come on, need to hit something! Attention all Academy students and staff. Please.
You have my deepest respect. Working in this food desert takes a special kind of fortitude. I couldn't convince her. She hit me with, "I'm too grown up for school now." But that's fine. I asked President Lucilla to give me some grown-up worksheets. See how she likes those. Huh. To put it simply, the Exostrider's gone. So, the synchronous program needs to go. Problem is, everyone has a different idea of what to do with those students. And by everyone, I mean President Lucilla versus everyone else. Anyway, the new Federation and the majority of the board want to pull the plug immediately and draft a new teaching plan from scratch. Meanwhile, the executive committee moderates have promised to stay out of it, as long as their nation's synchronists are covered, with either guaranteed support back home or a smooth transfer somewhere else.
Where does Lucilla stand?
She wants to continue the synchronous program.
Continue?
Yup. Confusing, isn't it? Speaking of which, how well do you know her, Rover? Huh. So you're not so sure either, huh? I'll be honest with you, Rover. The Black Shores doesn't trust her right now. Between her proposal, her deep new Fed connections, and that evasive attitude, There are just too many uncertainties for us to take on the risk of helping her. At least, that's the conclusion we've reached based on the facts we have so far. But the Bloom Bearers who graduated from Star Torch heard about this and stepped up to endorse Lucilla. That's what changed Shorekeeper's mind. A teacher who gets that kind of trust from her students. That's pretty impressive.
So what do you need from me?
Actually, according to Shorekeeper, you are the one really running this audit. So, we need you, acting as both a Star Torch student and a Black Shores auditor, to tell us if Lucilla is solid and what she's really planning.
I want to do something for the Synchronists, but I've also got my responsibility to the Black Shore. Got it. I'll do what I can to help you.
I should be the one saying that to you. Anyway, we need a plan for how...
Great, another grand plan. Why'd you gotta make everything so complicated?
Oh, what the? How's that?
Hello, Mr. Alto. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to invest in the Exostrider project. I suggest the Black Shores chips in this. Or you can just patch me through to the collective board. I'd be happy to handle the...
Is this Imeth? I can't believe she just hacked a Black Shores terminal.
I am being serious. If synchronous degrees get cancelled, my record will say I only finished Roya preschool. Besides, keeping Rebel College around isn't that hard. Get creative. Talk to Chase. Talk to Shorekeeper. The Collective's investors can't be tougher to handle than LF1, right? So what if they don't care about your contributions? If they actually want you on their side, they'll have to listen anyway. That's how leverage works.
Okay.
If we lean on that kind of leverage now, we'll be held to it later. My experience has shown me that it's often better to act as an individual. Since you're planning on the savior career path, I think you'll understand what I mean, Imeth.
Makes sense. Kinda old school thinking, though.
I need to figure out what Lucilla is really thinking. Then I'll play it by ear. If I want them to protect the Synchronists when I can't, I've got to work inside their system. Trust me and Lucilla. We'll find the right way to handle it.
Ha! Alright then. But just so you know, if my school record disappears, I'm renaming the Space Trek Collective to the Imeth Collective.
Honestly, if we let Imeth loose on them, it might actually take some pressure off Lucilla.
But like she said, she's a Synchronist too. That just makes her one more person Lucilla has to protect.
Fair enough. But I'm afraid we have less time than we thought. I spotted some new Fed spies back at the station. Lost them on the motorbike. But it won't be long before they track us here. Before Lucilla's next tour begins, let's poke around and see what we can find. Students run flea markets on campus? Oh, I'm starting to get the hype. Wait, isn't that the student who dozed off in class earlier? Come on, let's go over.
If we followed...
Yes.
I'm terrible at explaining this, aren't I?
No. I'm just slow. I'll focus harder.
No, you paid me to tutor you, and I'll write down a third way to solve it.
Okay.
So that's why she was drowsy in class. She's been...
You're telling me you've modified every bike here? That's insane.
Well, Valeo's been in the Expedition motorbike program since day one. These bikes here are basically his family.
Soulmates.
So, what do you say, Auditor Alto? How about you order 10 as a starter pack?
10 soulmates sold in a pen?
I heard you test drove the Academy stock model this morning. With the rain the last 2 days, probably felt a little slip on the turns. Try this one. I tweaked the ABS and TCS myself.
No wonder you were sleeping in class. Up all night in the garage?
No, the bikes have been ready for weeks. Last night I was just saying goodbye to them.
Oh, well that's depressing. I'd feel bad buying them now.
Hands off, you little...
Never!
Please don't fight, you two.
Don't go, Chisa.
No, it isn't.
Excuse me?
Sorry, I'm not familiar with the mechanics, but I can see that this device's internal structure is finely crafted. From the external casing down to the internal wiring, the structure...
It's the best thing you'll find in the market, isn't it?
Yes, the best.
Thank you. That means more to me than you know. Honestly, if...
No! 6 years, Li Xian! 6 years of your life!
For nothing? I'll tell you what nothing is, little bro. It's having nothing to show for the past and nothing waiting in the future. Look around, Li Heng. We are synchronists. Synchronists who had the most resources but never became... But if we drop our stupid pride and try to support the students coming up behind us, then we...
You want to support them, sure! But who's gonna support...
Me. I will support you. Nothing to show? Nothing waiting? You all have me. I, Lucilla, president of Star Torch Academy, will always stand with you. Even if the whole world turns its back. Even if I have to do... Oh, and by the way, we just landed a very generous...
That means...
That means pack up this stall.
Chief Alto! It was you, wasn't it? You...
Huh? Oh,
Thank you, Chief Alto.
Oh, impudent little hamster. Really? Using a crisis to haggle me down to wholesale? Just had a bit of a tiff with...
She closed a deal in a single afternoon? That must have been a hard bargain.
I appreciate it. But if a teacher... Let's just keep it between us. Hmm?
Sorry, Professor. We were out of line.
Out of line? For defending your work? That's not something to apologize for. Listen to me, Li Xin. This pioneering spirit, don't ever let go of it.
I won't.
Oh, and maybe go a little easier on your brother. He's running out of brain cells to lose.
Professor? There's something I should tell you.
About Lenny and the others skipping class? Don't worry. So, Mr. Alto, shall we move on to the evening?
Whoa. Yeah.
We've got the mind-bending herder, the eccentric traffic illuminator.
So they turned the reading room into a workshop. Not bad. Kids know how to hustle. Lenny, you broke our little promise.
I promised to show off the Synchronists Club projects. You really think that scrap you wanted me to parade around was gonna win over a single investor? This is what a win looks like. All-terrain, self-propelled artillery. AI-driven multimodal autonomous defense system? Best part is, full augmented resonance effect control. Means zero electromagnetic interference. You could drop this thing in the middle of the etheric sea, and as long as I'm still breathing, I'm still piloting. Auditor!
Present!
If you keep funding synchronist research, then this goes into mass production in 1 year. No, 6 months!
Mass production?
I know, hard to believe, but just let us show you!
No. That's not what I meant. It's just that the Black Shores isn't a mercenary group.
But it cuts through tacit discords like a hot knife through butter.
Leave this to me. Remove the safety, Lenny. Be careful.
Activate!
That vehicle.
Watch out!
Look at the camera. Say cheese. Memories take shape. Gotcha. Hold still. Memories take shape. That wasn't nice. Gotcha. Come on, get in the hot. Smile. Memories take shape. Are you all right?
I'm sorry, Professor.
Nana, please contact Dr. Lute. Are you all right? Go get yourself patched up in the infirmary.
I agree. And I'm not just blowing smoke, Lenny. Controlling delicate equipment through pure resonance, this technology has huge potential.
But it's too late now.
It's never too late. We are here
to Star Torch Academy will be the cradle for That's what my admission letter said. I knew I was signing up to be one of the Exostrider's 1,000 backup pilots. A spare part. An appendix. Strive for the future of civilization. Professor, is it true?
I care.
I used to think this whole synchronous thing was just shuffling students from one class to another. But I get it now. These kids, they aren't fighting to keep their synchronous privileges. They're fighting to protect the synchronous mission. Huh. That's why President Lucilla is so adamant about keeping the program. Emotionally, I'm right there with her. But it's not enough to win over the review committee. Without the Exostrider, the synchronous program is just a drain on their resources.
I don't think Lucilla is the type to wager on sentiment alone. She's definitely holding her plans close to her chest.
Asking for our help while keeping secrets. Or is there some other explanation? Either way, ball's in your court, Rover. Our undercover auditor.
I'm sorry for the—
Please, don't be. It was a rewarding day. Those young synchronists left a great impression on me. Speaking of which, is Lenny gonna be all right?
She's fine. Dr. Luke is taking her to the
Oh, no need for that. Dr. Luke showed me the way earlier. Actually, you look like you're the one who could use a rest. Rover.
All right, then.
I need to stop by the conference hall before heading back. Care to walk with me?
Sure. When was the last time you slept?
Can't remember.
Last time you ate?
I did keep track of that. What's the weather like at the Black Shores?
It doesn't really change much.
And the food?
A bit better than what we get here.
Just a bit. My students who join the Black Shores barely write to me. Even when they do, they never mention their daily lives. If I do get a sudden call out of nowhere, it's just, "Professor, I have a question." Adorable little gremlins, all of them. As long as they're safe. That's what matters.
When?
Start what?
Fishing for intel?
We could have just cut to the chase.
Rover, would you let the Black Shores compromise its founding mission of fight? I asked myself yesterday if I really knew you. Turns out, I don't. And I kept going back and this situation isn't noble. But I want this to be a collaboration between Star Torch and the Black Shores. Not because I put you through this detour, because I was afraid that if I asked you directly, you'd just say, so I wanted you to see it for yourself. Judge it. You can tell them if Lucilla...
Rover, are you still with the president? Change of plans. The new Federation can't win. She was rallying support and moved the review up.
To when?
Tomorrow morning.
Classic New Fed. They probably had a review panel parked outside Lehigh.
How'd they win over the other member states and round up representatives so quickly?
Space Trek Collective budget bylaws. Because the new Fed is a permanent member and rotating chair, they likely had this review rigged before it was even...
Gear up, President Lucilla. We'll see how the review plays out and take it from there.
3.5 hours. Let's go.
Where to?
The second half of the tour. Are you upset?
About how you dragged me into your plan? Or the things you're still not telling me?
My. Oh, sorry. Call it a teacher trying to keep on her mask? You're still my student on paper after all.
It sounds like you're saying I can just sit back and enjoy the show.
Bet that's not something you get to do every day, is it?
I didn't expect there to be a place like this beneath Rebel Cup.
Before Sundermere Base was built, this was a research facility for augmented resonance effects and void storm countermeasures. It's been decommissioned for years. The executive committee told me I could do whatever I wanted with the space. So I used my forte to do some light remodeling. Memories of my students that should exist only in my mind. Here, they become real. We still have some time. If you're interested, feel free to look around.
You're using your forte to do all this? How long did it take you to create this?
However long it took, it was worth it. So the ones who stayed, just stay. And the ones who leave, don't just leave.
Behind the wall?
Don't forget, this is my memory. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh.
What is it?
This is the very reason I built this exhibition hall in the... Professor, do you trust me?
Lucilla? You spaced out there.
I'm fine. Just had a dream.
Maybe it's a good idea to rest before the review starts.
Don't worry. I promise you I'll...
Will a few exhibits be enough to wait? She usually knows exactly how to sell anything. So...
Thank you for your trust. I know you have 1,000 questions burning in. How will she handle the new fed? What's her plan for the synchronist?
I know you'd never harm the students. That's the...
Terrible timing for a compliment, Rover. Anyway, let's take these 2 exhibits and... See you soon, Professor.
Some kind of force pulled us down here.
If my memory serves, we're directly beneath the exhibition hall. This way.
Synchronist's cockpit? Was this the prototype?
It looks the part, but this was actually our plan B. Designed without safety limiters to get sync rates up quick. I know. It was meant as a last resort if civilization was staring down extinction. The synchronists who volunteer. What our students are afraid. I just hope I can do better.
Any idea how we find our way out of here?
With our eyes open, the key should be somewhere here. Excellent. You're catching on quickly.
What's happening?
Something rather unpleasant, I imagine. Fine, no more jokes. Remember what I told you before entering the dark side? About the some things I can't bear to remember. Rover, look up. The exit is right above. Everything here is from my memory.
I understand.
Rover, do you... Now, come along. Let's... Welcome to the Anti-Void Matter Materials Lab. It's where they first developed the materials for the Academy's anti-void canopy.
What's all of that in the center of the room?
The scrap of the day. Even the best recycling can only keep up with so much. Let's look around to see if there are any leads.
I have the photo. Now where is the right spot to project it?
Time for class. Hold still.
One is the sound. No hesitation. Endurance of 5. Lemons take shape. Is this artificial retroact rain?
Dear me. This among the synchronists who's there?
You're saying the shields against retroact...
Not exactly. Before he left the academy, I often wonder.
The girl who trapped us...
Seems I've been getting schooled by my own students a lot lately. Let's go. It's time to move on to the next class.
Do you want to stop and take a rest?
Not even close.
What's wrong?
Stay where I can see. It's far.
It doesn't look like there's a way to cross the barrier.
I have an idea. Rover, just go with me on this, all right? Rover, can you step a little to the side?
Like this?
Perhaps a step forward. Maybe a step back. All right, this is the last one. Let's see that beautiful smile. Has anyone ever told you that you're not the most photogenic?
They have now.
No more teasing. This shot will have to suffice.
Wow. Couldn't just walk over and talk. You had to use this. Good to know. Jesus Christ.
Clear as day, madam. Your daughter isn't sick. She has a patient for 4 days. It's a remarkably rare phenotype.
My Lucy will never become a resonator.
I don't want to be a resonator!
Look at the camera. That wasn't nice.
Lucilla? Not good. Without a reference point, she's getting pulled into the deep end of her memories. I need to find her before too much time passes.
Are you still there, Lucilla?
Yes.
Then why aren't you answering?
What do you want me to say?
Well, you could say, okay, this is the part. Don't worry about you. Fight hard.
And what do you want from...
Simple. We both get what...
Their choice.
It will be their choice, Lucilla.
I still refuse.
There. Just like that.
Oh boy.
From the Academy. Watch out. When are you going to tell her, Professor Lucilla? Present. Let's go. You think you can outrun?
Your plan? Or you just...
Don't let her get to you. That's just her wishful thinking. Your students will die because of you. Let's leave this place, Rover.
You could have erased this memory. Why keep something so dangerous locked away?
To keep the sting fresh. A sharp reminder of the cost of slipping up if I ever get too comfortable in the Academy's peace. Let it go, Lucilla. Face what you know is reality. Once again, I found the courage to step into this room. Time flows here. Silent and peaceful. The Academy is alive and thriving. We've come so much further than I ever dreamed. I wish you were here to see it. The accident report is indisputable. Cable insulation. Failure, leading to flight control abnormality. With it for so long. What's a teacher supposed to do when a student dreams something so brilliantly insane? But she chose the sky. And I thought, at least let her have one chance to fall.
Is that Sundamir?
Most of the students who... She told me it wasn't. She said she designed a revolution. This was the day she tested.
Then that wasn't a falling star. It was...
a spacecraft. Carrying the most brilliant student I've ever known.
To Sundermere Lookout. Professor, can you hear me?
Yes.
The weather couldn't be more perfect.
Okay.
Professor? You don't sound like your usual self.
No, it's not that. I haven't slept much lately. I'm a little tired. That's all.
Professor, do you trust us?
Hey,
remember that old...
I can't remember it either.
That's okay. I'll look it up, and and tell you the second the experiment is over. Talk to you soon.
Rover. From the way it fell, void matter must have pierced the shielding mid-flight. But if we'd what kind of civilization do you... But before they reach the stars... Go. Be our eyes. Walk with humanity. Please, give this.
I did not want that. No.
This isn't good.
Lucilla!
I'd rather win a pie over her.
Lucilla, wait! Lucilla, your emotions are affecting this domain. It's dangerous.
Staying here is the real danger. Oh, we have to leave. Almost there. As long as we keep moving upward, we'll find the way out.
So this is why this way out you've been building for the Synchronists. It's just a dead end, isn't it?
I don't want, because on what grounds can I...
I think I know.
What?
You're terrified that you're afraid because you know, because you're their teacher, because no one in this world...
See you later, Rover.
hope humanity can soar even higher.
I hope humanity can venture even farther.
I hope humanity can weather any storm.
Professor, what's your dream? My dream? My dream is simply to see all of yours come true. See you later, Professor. Let's go. Together this time. Dismissed. Memories take shape. I witnessed. That was nice. Memories take shape. All that I have.
Professor,
I hear.
the weather couldn't be more perfect today. Oh, and I just saw a super.
Yes.
Great. Right. I'll see you soon.
Was that girl another one of your students?
She is every memory I have of this academy. She is every one of my students.
We've come all this way, and I still don't know what your plan actually is.
That's okay. Everyone's about to find out.
Tired?
That was an excited yawn, Rover.
Rover, where are you and Lucilla? The other panelists have all taken their seats. The students, too. Can we really trust this plan of hers? Anyway, I'm leaving the speech to you.
If I...
Then we'll face it together. See you later, Professor.
President Lucilla, I am Cameron, Permanent Secretary of the Space Trek Collective Board. By appointment of the board, and on behalf of the Investors Conference, I hereby convene this second special inquiry pursuant to Article 12 of the Space Trek Collective Charter. President...
I would like to know the national composition of this review panel, Miss Cameron.
This panel consists of 10 members, all from the new Federation. Additionally, we have Mr. Alto, attending as independent auditor on behalf...
Then, Ms. Cameron, I believe the current composition of this...
According to the regulations...
Pardon the interruption! If that's the case, then Rover, currently a student at Rebel College, can also be considered a panelist appointed by the Black Shores. Here's the paperwork.
Welcome, Rover.
I have no further questions, Ms. Cameron.
Then, per the agenda, I will now relay the investors' resolution following our previous inquiry. Given that the loss of the Exostrider constitutes a de facto failure of the program, our immediate priority is to establish a compensation plan. Furthermore, the board directs that the Synchronous program must be terminated immediately.
My stance remains unchanged, Ms. Cameron. I intend to continue the program.
We require a justification.
Panelists, this is a theoretical prototype for a shield design. This prototype significantly accelerated the development, and yet, the material used in this prototype was originally not. It was only because its designer was asynchronous.
You seem to be arguing for the superiority of general. However, general education isn't even included. The shield is an impressive surprise.
Ms. Cameron, as you can see, this shattered component comes from... A synchronist gave her life as the price for validating her theory. 15 months later, this very component became the final piece for the construction of the Star Ward Riseway, the bridge between Lahaiwoi's Earth and the sky. Humanity does not always set out for the sake of victory, Ms. Cameron. Our synchronists know from the day they enroll. Yet they come anyway. They march toward likely failure from the very start. So I ask you, can you truly say that such failure? And how can we call that a failure of the Synchronists, when the Exostrider was the one who banished LF1 from our world?
Secretary Cameron, the Black Shores representative requests the floor.
Proceed.
On the subject of unforeseen benefits from the program, we find ourselves in agreement with President Lucilla. This is a set of disclosable data we've just compiled. A significant proportion of current Black Shore members came from Star Torch Academy. These Bloom Bearers demonstrate exceptional capability, talent, and resolve, traits most prominent among the Synchronists. Furthermore, the Synchronists serve as role models for other students. I believe Rover is better suited to speak on that.
The Synchronous program is a... When we believed the Exostrider was the only route, now that the Exostrider is no longer a viable...
Yes, which is why I must disagree.
We require a discussion.
them see your potential. Let them see your value. But that is not enough.
President Lucilla, following the review panel, as Rover stated, only those fit to shoulder the burden of finding a new... Therefore, we propose a compromise. Rebel College will be preserved, but all future training must be subject to the guidance and review of this panel. Let's both take a step back, shall we? President Lucilla.
This is it. The final fight, Lucilla. Take a deep breath. Everything you regret, everything that brings you joy, everything you have lost, everything you have witnessed, the answer you chase.
Oh, God.
The treasure you give everything to protect. No, that won't be necessary. The Synchronists of today, after our confrontation with Aleph One...
It's nothing more than static.
Even so, it is the only... Just as our ancestors took, a brave soul took the first step.
I fail to see what this has...
Using Rebel College research, we can build and the training our Synchronists undergo.
But the Strider Gate has been sealed.
Who said civilization's route to the future has to go down?
The stars.
President Lucilla, I'm sure you know, any instrument that nears the etheric sea.
I am well aware of that. However, by relying on augmented resonance effects, the Academy can overcome that barrier.
And if it fails, the cockpit becomes a coffin. Is that a chance you're willing to take?
This is our decision. If the answer lies beyond death, then that's where we go. Just wait and see. My brightest students will pierce the sky for all to see.
The car will be here soon.
Thanks for everything, Alto.
You! It was a long day. The kind you don't forget, though. Rover, can you pass a message to the president for me? After a speech like that, the outcome doesn't matter half as much. Anyway, chillax. Everything's gonna be alright. Well, catch you at the Black Shores, my friend.
Yeah. Till next time.
The lenses convert the reactor drive's light into storable energy.
I can give you a ride to the singing downstairs, but stay away from my sing gang.
In Huangwang's usual dialect, this place is named...
Professor, I admit there are a few errors.
She is not here. She is likely still at the review hall.
Thank you. I'll look for her there.
I'm sorry.
What for?
If I had been more helpful.
This was her battle. You and...